Jay-Z, John Legend on Friday. Today is the 30th in the month of September, year 2024. What a way to wrap up the month. It's been a great month, by the way. The 9th month of the month of September. I was going to say the year. Okay, we've still got some 3 more months to go, guys. But indeed, God did. We'll be doing music and sport this morning, and I'm welcoming to Sports in a Jiffy on your most exciting breakfast show, the morning impact show, here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Let's get the show on the road.
You asked for great radio. Here, we brought you the king. We brought you the king. Impact 102.1 FM. The king of radio.
You're listening to Sports in a Jiffy on Impact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos.
Top of morning, sports fans, top of morning listeners, and welcome to Sports in a Jiffy right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Tip of the major stories making the rounds this morning in the ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sport. Hot, fresh, and in bits and in pieces, just the way you like it. And if you're ready, shall we get the show on the road? Monday today, cool, calm, cozy, and collected morning in the industrial city of Lagos. And we're coming to the last edition of the show for the month of September. Grateful to God for the gift of life and to everyone who's been a part of the show since the start of the year, since the start of the month. We say thank you. We really do appreciate you. We do not take it for granted. You are because we are, and that is just the way it is. In case you're listening to me for the very first time, we serve Sports in a Jiffy every weekday from 10 a.m. down to the flip side of 10. We also got for you sports up shows Mondays and Wednesdays 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on Fridays 5 p.m. down to 6 p.m. while we serve it to you on Saturdays 2 p.m. down to 3 p.m. 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, 1 hour of views, reviews, and all of the interviews just the way you like it. On the breakfast menu this morning, our stories from the world of football, basketball, tennis, and then of course athletic stories for you, just to make sure that you're getting your early morning sports tonic. Jajiboy is my name, and I tell you, we'll be having a sportilicious time together on the show. Let's start from the Spanish Liga with the Madrid derby last night. Ended in a stalemate to go to the German Bundesliga, where we also saw the Klassiker, which was a game between Bayern Munich and Bayern Leverkusen, which also ended in stalemate. We come to the Nigerian Premier League. Kwara United were able to pick up valuable points away from home, and for the first time this season, yes, they did that away at the Samson Siasia Stadium with Bayelsa. United will be taking some click and also a beat from that particular encounter. We go straight into the English Premier League. Manchester United, though, what's left to be said about that team? I really don't know at this point in time, because that team, they are going from good to worse, or should I say from worse to bad. Eric Ten Hag, almost the third year in charge of that team, still they do not have any identity. You can talk about them getting whooped every now and then. This is the second time they will be losing at home at the Old Trafford, one stadium that used to be the theater of dreams, but now you can call it the theater of nightmares. Lost out 3-0 yesterday to Tottenham Hotspur in what is described as one of the most shambolic performances from a Manchester United side in recent years. Bruno Fernandes, though, got red carded in that particular match as well. Needless to say that United have definitely gone down the pecking order. And well, for me, waking up this morning, the only news I wanted to see was the fact that Eric Ten Hag has been sacked, or should I say relief of this job, because yes, how do you go into 3 years and then this team is still playing with no identity? Little did I get in touch with a couple of Manchester United fans, and then they told me they would rather prefer to have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back than what this Eric Ten Hag is doing at that team at this particular point in time. Remember his first press conference as Manchester United manager, that's talking about Eric Ten Hag, where he mentioned that he's here to put a stop to the dominance of the likes of Pep Guardiola and also Jurgen Klopp. But the reverse is the case right now. Away from that, also take reactions from you as well. Come this evening between 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Up Show. I will get to allow you go through the nitty-gritty of all of these stories together on the Sports Up Show this evening. You want to make it a day with us. We'll talk about the Turkey Super League as well, with Jose Mourinho now dominating the Turkish league with Fenerbahce. We'll talk about other sports because I mentioned to you that I've got stories from the world of boxing, tennis. We'll start with fast games and also the under-19 cricket cricket team, the Junior Yellow Greens, who have now been qualified for the World Cup next year 2025. We'll take a look at Nigerian players abroad. The likes of Rafael Onyedika are bossing it in Belgium with Club Brugge and has been nominated for the Player of the Month. It's been said that a couple of clubs are already looking around him. We'll see what's going to happen come January. In the Turkish Super League once again, Victor Osimhen finally backed the goals, opening his scoring account with a brace. But then there's the injury headache. We are hoping that this is not going to mar or deter his appearance with the Super Eagles of Nigeria come next month. Don't forget that we got a double header against Libya that we have to prosecute ahead of the African Cup of Nations called in 2025. Talking about Nigerian players abroad, Samuel Chukwueze has been said that he's now unhappy with his life at AC Milan recently, and then I said to be open to move away from AC Milan come January, and the likes of West Ham and Aston Villa are the first point of call. I was going to beats for you coming from the world of football. Well, FIFA, just as they've announced the pitch for the FIFA Club World Cup come 2025. It's also been said something is going to be added to the FIFA World Cup in 2026. The FIFA World Cup in 2026 that's going to be co-hosted by Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America is now said to be introducing a halftime show just like the Super Bowl, guys. Something that a lot of fans have been said, we don't want it to happen. Well, looks like right about now we'll be seeing it happen at the World Cup. But what we cannot say for a fact now is whether it's going to be happening in every matches. But for now, it's been said that we'll be seeing it in the opening ceremony, just like you have it in other sports like the Olympics and the Super Bowl itself, and you'll be having it at the opening ceremony and also the closing ceremony. Waiting to get more confirmation whether it's something we'll be seeing in every game. A lot of names are already flying up and down. I say I want this person to perform, we'll talk more about it in the course of the show this morning. Don't forget our sports in a Jiffy, whether you're an early riser or someone love the thrill of the game, and maybe you're a sports person yourself. This right here is the right place for you to be, because the early bird has gone all around the world to catch all of this course for you, and I will be more than willing to serve them to you fast with a lot of facts, and I will make it compact for listening pleasure right here on your number one urban lifestyle station, Impact Radio 102.1 FM. From this quick timeout, and when I'm back, we get the show on the road.
Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
I've been curious. Who exactly is the youngest swimmer in the world?
Oh, I'll tell you. Alzin Tarek, age 10, is the youngest and fastest swimmer in World Championships history. Tarek has been swimming competitively since the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm glad I wowed you.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Who is the shortest basketball player in the world?
I like your curiosity. I'll tell you. Moxie Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Who is the shortest basketball player in the world?
I like your curiosity. I'll tell you. Moxie Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Which club is the first to win Champions League?
That's very easy. Real Madrid. The first Champions League was won by Real Madrid during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're listening to Sports in a Jiffy on Impact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos.
So Sporting in Jiffy right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM, your number one oral lifestyle station. A sort reminder that I can keep track of these updates and more by following us across all social media platforms. We are live on our Facebook fan page at impact Radio 102.1 FM. You can also watch us live on our YouTube channel at impact 1021 FM, as well as X, formerly Twitter, at impact 1021 FM. And getting the show back on the road right now. Let's go straight into it. And we'll be starting with stories coming through from the home front this morning. Let's start with the Nigerian Premier Football League, rounding up match day 4 of the encounters. One team right now sitting lonely at the top. You talk about Remo Stars at the Kenya side are currently bossing it when it comes to the Nigerian Premier Football League, because going into match day 5 right now, they remain unbeaten, establishing themselves as frontrunners for the league title this time around. The Kenya-based club is the only team to maintain a flawless record in the league, showing off their strength through a series of stellar performances. Don't forget that over the weekend they were able to have won against Enugu Rangers. 1-0 down one definitely ended, and taking us through other matches that went down during the course of the weekend. Match week 4 in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Remo Stars continue their perfect start to the campaign. 2-1 win over Rangers International at Ikene with goals from Alex Oyowa and Tochukwu Michael, giving the Sky Blue Stars the maximum point despite Kenechukwu Agus equalizer from the spot for the visitors right there in Port Harcourt. The battle of the master and the apprentice. Finidi George also got better of his former side as Rivers United defeated Enyimba FC 2-0 with goals coming off the boot of Obon Friday and Seifa Jackson. Coach Finidi George, though, definitely having a stellar season right there with Rivers United. He's played 5 games already for the team this season and he's lost none of those games. Amazing record he's keeping for himself right there. Feels like he's feeling at home. While in Katsina, Lobby Stars also continue their woeful start to the season with a 3-0 dubbing from Katsina United, and their head coach Bashir Saduki, who is the coach of Katsina United, has a couple of praises for his own players, saying this is the right thing for them to do. Why? For Coach Eugene Agbabi of Lobby Stars, feels his players did not perform up to what he expected them to do. Let's get beats from that one.
Well, it's part of the game, my boys. They lost focus in the second half. That's why the game. And they couldn't take their chances. We have more chances than the opponent. But the opponent, once they get, they take it. Ours are not taking it. That's the reason why the results stand this way. When you don't take chances and the opponent take chances, you're bound to lose. It's very unfortunate, but we'll go to the drawing board and improve on our play.
Eugene Agbabi feeling so gutted right there, but for Bashir Saduki, an elected manager, you can say, because his team has now won by 3-0 for the first time this season.
I'm very happy about the game because day by day the team is getting it's shaped by the winning mentality. You know, when you are getting 1, 2, 3 goals in a match, then the confidence and courage is coming out. So I believe with time the team will come back to its normal performance of last season, inshallah. We plan, we have to do it the way we do it everywhere we go, the way we do it in home we go, because the league is still baby.
Other matches in the Nigerian Premier Football League at the Baku Kothangotha Memorial Stadium in Mina. Tema Niger Tornadoes were held to a 1-1 draw by Bendel Insurance. Majid Mohammed led Tornadoes side were able to withstand their opponent despite being a man down early in the first half. Abia Warriors also defeated Kano Pillars 2-0, while Kanemi Warriors came from 2 goals down to share the spoils with Plateau United. And other matches that went on in match day 4. 3SC are right there at the Lake Salami Stadium in Adamasingba Ibadan. Were able to win 1-0 at home against Atlanta FC. Do a couple of calls from that particular one, and fans are saying looks like the referee are now back to their default settings, because Atlanta FC fans are saying the referee robbed them of that particular one right in the eyes of the president of the Nigerian Football Federation. Talking about Ibrahim Musogusa was right there at the stadium in the company of the governor of Oyo State, Engineer Sheyi Makinde. Like other games that went down this weekend, Kwara United as well played out a 1-0 draw with Bayelsa United, picking out their first away point of the season.
Well, I thought the officiating is okay now, but now it is another thing that we saw here. We scored 2 correct goals and the referee disallowed it. Even not the rest, he gave them that equalizer because the ball was the guy was in offside position. You should understand. but we believe that if they keep on doing well, the referees will get maximum 3 points at time. What the players displayed this evening, it gave me confidence that at home we are going to have our own 3 maximum points. That is sure. We are assuring them, but let everybody come out. They know we'll be playing the league leader. Do you understand? Let everybody come out to give us support. They should not boo these players. Let them give them maximum support. I think mean they have opportunity to watch this game live. They will know that we had a very good game here.
And here's away wins for Sunshine Stars up against Akwa United as well as Nasarawa United, also winning their first game of the season. Coach Kabir Dogo having won against Ikorodu City right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. So for this particular match week, it was 2 away wins and a couple draws. But then so many home wins at this particular match day, and we're looking forward to the match day 5 in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Away from that right now, I've been telling you since the 20th of this month, and then the particular games that went down for 8 days being co-hosted by University of Lagos and also Lagos State University and the American University of Cairo. I am champions of the 11th All Africa University Games, which ended yesterday, September 29, at the Lagos State University Lasso Sports Center in Ojo. Egyptian institution won 48 gold medals, 26 silver and 8 bronze medals to beat co-host Lasso and Unilag, which respectively finished 2nd and 3rd positions. Speaking after a colorful closing ceremony yesterday at the Lagos State University Sports Complex in Ojo, the chairman of the Nigerian University Games Association, Bawa Muhammad, clarified on how the final medal standings work. Lasso bash at 28 gold, 30 silver and 26 bronze medals, while Unilag secured 25 gold, 23 silver and 40 bronze medals. One of the technological innovations witnessed at the games is the use of video assistant referee to aid officiating in football. Now that we've seen it play out at the All African Games, hopefully All African University Games, I beg your pardon, hopefully it's going to take full effect in the Nigerian Premier Football League in the coming days as well. But then you can talk about Nigeria winning it though per university, because American University of Cairo, based on county, Nigeria won. There are 2 ways to the tables, I can tell you, combining the medals of a country. There's a country winning where there is a university also winning. So yes, you can say Nigeria came first in the competition this time around, by the way. And away from that right now, let's go straight into other sports, where I mentioned to you at the start of the show this morning that the under-20 cricket ladies have done the country proud, going on to gain qualification for the 2025 ICC Women's World Cup in Malaysia, topping their group and remained unbeaten all through the tournament. Were able to defeat the likes of Tanzania in their case to get their qualification ticket. So now it has been said that the junior yellow greens will be representing Africa at the soon to come ICC Women's World Cup right there in Malaysia next year, 2025. Away from that right now, let's go straight to Europe. Plenty of talk on the show this morning, but I'm going to take this particular bit from the world of boxing. During the weekend, Anthony Joshua, the British Nigerian boxer, has been handed a 28-day suspension by the British Boxing Board of Council after his brutal knockout loss to Daniel Dubois. The board explained that it is not a permanent ban, but rather a standard medical precaution to ensure Joshua's safety after a technical knockout. Joshua's loss to Dubois marked his 4th professional career defeat, and many are speculating about his future in boxing. However, the man has made it clear that he won't be retiring, saying, "We came up short, but we've got to look at the positive. It's far from over just yet." And on to the football side of life, we'll start with talks from the FIFA, where it's been said that FIFA now approves 12 stadiums in the United States to host the FIFA Club World Cup. World Football Governing Body FIFA has confirmed the 12 stadiums in the United States that will stage matches at the new FIFA Club World Cup 2025, when the 32 best clubs in the world will play for the only official title of the FIFA Club World Cup champions. The tournament, which kicks off on Sunday, 15 June 2025, will have all roads leading to the MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey on Sunday, 13 July 2025 for the final, just over a year before the venue stages the final of the World Cup 2026. The venue is joined by 11 more comprising Mercedes-Benz Stadium right then Atlanta. Infantino also simultaneously announced yesterday that the FIFA's new 4-year partnership with Global Citizens to mobilize football fans globally to help end extreme poverty and provide access to education for millions of children. And now it's been said, like I rightly mentioned, that will be seeing performances at halftime of football matches, which is going to first be taking full effect at the soon-to-come FIFA World Cup in 2026, where we'll be seeing halftime performances just like you have them at the Super Bowl. And away from that, straight to the football side of life, let's go take reactions from all of the actions that went down this weekend. First off, we start with what is next for Erik ten Hag after that defeat to Tottenham Hotspur. Someone said Erik ten Hag did not actually have a career at football. Don't forget that he retired at the age of 31, and he only won one trophy for himself, playing in the 3rd division right there in Netherlands. And then he's been playing against top managers who actually had everything they could, talking about playing and also their playing career. He played against one man who was a defender when he was playing regular football. Talk about Ange Postecoglou yesterday, and he definitely fell short of that one. Well, the man is still talking tough, and a lot of talks are coming from his mouth right now. Says, guys, you know what? I'm not thinking about losing my job right now, but we know the Ineos group being led by Sir Jim Ratcliffe should definitely be looking to do something about that very, very soon. Because, by the way, it's not good for the image and the reputation of Manchester United. Going through all of the match days yesterday, Newcastle United were the ones who first did the spoils against Manchester City, playing at a 1-0 draw at the St. James Park. Lunchtime football always coming with its own luck. Arsenal also defeated Leicester City 4-2. That one ended. Steve Cooper saying his team fell short once again. Brentford played out a 1-0 draw with West Ham United. Chelsea defeated Brighton and Hove Albion 4-2. That one ended. And Enzo Maresca definitely feeling fly. They have to thank Opama though, because yes, being the first player to get 4 goals in the first half of any football match right there in the English Premier League. I want to look out for. A lot of fans are already bidding to have Kopama switch sides to Manchester United if Chelsea fall short this season once again. Everton, by the way, got their first win this season against the Crystal Palace that is yet to win a game in the English Premier League as well. 2-1 that one ended. Sondage talking about having a couple of positives in the league this season, and says, you know what, we know that we have a new hierarchy at the club, but maybe this is going to have effect on our football. We'll look to see.
Well, the off the pitch thing is we don't know whether it's a positive yet, but there's positive signs, that's for sure, so we'll wait and see on the ongoing situation. On the pitch is the bit that I can at least try and control, and it's pleasing with the players. They put a lot of effort in here. We've still got players who are getting totally Premier League fit. I think they'll benefit from that game today and the win. So the mentality, the shift in mentality, we need that, and I think that was important to reinforce the work. You need to win. That's part of the process.
Nottingham Forest lost out to Fulham 0-1. That one ended. Wolverhampton Wanderers were able to hold on to Liverpool, but Liverpool did one against them at the Molineux 2-1. Liverpool won up against Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the slot praising the Wolverhampton Wanderers boys. Says, we know you guys are down the table, but definitely they did give a fight in that particular one. Straight into other leagues across Europe over the weekend. Let's start from the Spanish La Liga, because yes, Getafe did one against Deportivo Alaves 2-0. Rayo Vallecano up against the Ghanaians 1-1. That one ended. Real Sociedad defeated Valencia 3-0. Osasuna defeated Barcelona 4-2. To all my punters and to all the bookmakers, my heart goes out to you guys, because this one you never expected it. And the German Bundesliga, Borussia Mönchengladbach played out a 1-0 win over Union Berlin. Freiburg lost out 0-3 to St. Pauli. Mainz 05 lost out 0-2 to NAM. Augsburg traveled to Leipzig and they were defeated 4-0 in that particular one. Wolfsburg played out a 2-2 draw against Stuttgart, while the Der Klassiker, the German El Clasico, ended in a 1-0 draw between Bayern Munich and Bayern Leverkusen. Both managers are giving themselves the respect they deserve. Let's hear from Xabi.
Very happy.
Why?
Because to come to the Allianz and to get a point, it's not easy. And against this Bayern, for sure, it wasn't the performance with the ball. It wasn't the nicest one, but without the ball, we needed this sacrifice, this discipline, and I think that it's a great development in our team to come to this kind of stadiums against a Bayern that is in a great moment, and to show this sacrifice, this discipline to come, because this happened in Bundesliga. We are playing Champions League this year. We are going soon to Anfield. these kind of stadiums, and sometimes you need to defend. And sometimes you need to defend 70 minutes, sometimes you need to defend 80 minutes. Today we had to defend a lot.
Company as well shares the same mindset with Xabi Alonso.
No, it felt like we did what we have to do to win a top game. They can't always go your way, but I think this is as close as it could get against a strong Leverkusen team for us to actually have a good game. And then in the end, you know, if you hit the crossbar and the post and then a couple of big chances, you don't score them. Against these type of teams, you know, it's always difficult. But in the end, we conceded, I think, how many shots? 1 or 2? And the point is more, you don't get this in this type of games. Absolutely not. That's the best team in Germany last year, and for us that's the benchmark, and we wanna become the best team this year.
Guess go to Nick.
Away from Bar now, straight to the matches that went down on Sunday. Ipswich Town played out a 2-2 draw against Aston Villa, and Manchester United lost at home to Tottenham Hotspur at 3-0. That one ended. A couple more matches will go down this evening in the English Premier League as well as the Spanish La Liga and also the Italian Serie A. We'll be back here later this evening between 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Talk Show to tell you more about all of the stories that will go for you. Sports in a Jiffy it is, and I'll be 7 minutes in a Jiffy. Here's a quality wrap on the package this morning. Many thanks to you for being a part of the show. Ali Jajibo is signing out this morning. Stay sporty, stay active, drink enough water to stay hydrated. Go out there, be the best version of yourself. Tolu Ashakiumi is here to take you through the rest of your morning. Don't forget to make it a day with us later this evening between 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Talk Show. Now Vanta, now Rage, views, reviews, and interviews. Good morning once again, and have a blessed and highly favored week. Well, I should say happy independence in Nigeria.
From the greens of golf to the court of tennis.